Hi everybody, I'm Tom from Trains Are Awesome, and today I'm in The Hague in the Netherlands to show you guys a very unique public transportation system. The system I'm introducing you today is called Randstad Rail. Randstad, that's kind of like the metropolitan area of the Netherlands, so you know, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, The Hague, and rail. I don't think I have to explain to you what that means, but what's really cool about it is it's a subway and a streetcar on the same tracks. That behind me is a subway train. So back in 2006, two railway lines, one from The Hague to Zoetermeer and another one from The Hague to Rotterdam, that used to be NS, switched ownership to the HTM, which is the tram company of The Hague, and the RET, which is the subway company of Rotterdam. Now, because it's a tram and a subway company, they didn't operate trains, they operated trams and subways. But the interesting thing is, for part of the route between Den Haag, Laan van Oost-Indië, and Leidschendam, the subways and the trams actually share the same tracks. For the first part of my journey today, I decided to take one of the HTM trams. Lines 3 and 4 run on these special tracks. Coincidentally, the tram I was on today was a special kind of tram known as the Innovatietram, or Innovation Tram in English. This tram runs around testing all sorts of new features that the future trams might have. The regular interior of the Randstad Rail trams looks like this. Oh look, it's a little panel where we can press a smiley face and rate the tram. Let's give them a big green smiley. One important thing, in the trams, you check in and out inside the vehicle. Whereas for the subway trains, you check in on the platform. So like I said, this system has been open since 2006 and passenger numbers are booming. They actually opened a new segment in just this year, in 2019. I'm of course referring to Zoetermeer Lansingerland station. Check out my video in which I explore this cool new station. So it consists of 3 The Hague tram lines and 1 Rotterdam subway line. And like I said, for a few stations they actually share the tracks. And there's something really cool about the stations where the trains actually share tracks. I'll show you right now. So the Hague trams are low floor vehicles because they have to operate in the city. So this platform is pretty low. I mean, look how close the tracks are. But if you look over there, you see a little step. And that's because the platform for the subway trains is actually much higher. So the trams will stop in the back and the subways will stop in the front. I got a shot of a low floor tram passing by a higher subway platform, and it looks kind of strange to see the doors cut off like that. And there's a facility for NS trains here in Leidschendam, so some NS trains still actually use a part of the Randstad Rail tracks, although it's only a very short part. Between trams and subways departing from the same platform, albeit different sections, the frequency on the Randstad Rail line is very high. So how do you decide which to take, tram or subway? Well, remember they have different destinations. The trams go to Zoetermeer and the subway goes to Rotterdam. But if you're on the joint section, it doesn't really matter. You can take whichever comes first. If you're still having a hard time making a decision, the Rotterdam subway trains have Wi-Fi. Now for one stop, I'm going to ride an RET subway train. Notice how it's passing by the lower platform first. I'm only riding it for one station, and actually the section I'm riding only cost me 13 cents. One of the three Randstad Rail tram lines, line 2, is actually not on the former NS tracks, but on the streets like other trams. And Leidschendam is the station where you can change between line 2 and lines 3, 4, and subway line E. So right now I'm at Leidschendam station. As you can see, it's a little bit fancier than some of the other stations. That's because this is where the subway and the tram split. So the HTM trains are going to go to Zoetermeer and the RET trains are going to go to Rotterdam on their own tracks now. If you ever find yourself in the Netherlands and you like trains, make sure to check out Randstad Rail. It's cheap, it's cool, I guarantee you it'll be a fun experience. For now, remember to like this video, subscribe to Trains Are Awesome, and also follow us on Instagram.